O you whose desire self has subdued him, overpower your desires with the whip of endeavor and strong will, because when it becomes aware of your earnestness and seriousness of purpose, it will surrender to your command, and prevent it from enjoying what it desires from the lawful things, so that it agrees to abandon the unlawful. Therefore, if it endures living the lawful and permissible, then you have the choice, either confer favor afterwards or ransom. Surah Muhammad 47:4. This worldly life and shaitan are enemies who have come out against you and await you from outside, whereas your base self, that is your own desires, is your enemy with a closer vantage point. Therefore, you should know that from the etiquettes of jihad, that is, fighting and struggling against one's inner desires, is to fight those adjacent to you. The example of the self of mankind is like a worthless dog. When it is full, it sleeps, and when it is hungry, it ogles around, wagging its tail. The civilized is approached politely, whereas the uncouth barbarian is approached by force. One of the righteous predecessors used to walk with a spring in his step whenever he succeeded in subduing his desires, like a marksman who feels pride upon hitting his target. Strengthen your will and your endeavor in the struggle against yourself, because in this struggle enemies always exist, even if there are no wars. The success of the struggle of our Prophet, may peace be upon him, reached such a high level of strength that its effect extended to reach and influence even those who showed enmity against him. Thus even the evil Qareen that followed him embraced Islam. O Allah, direct us to the means with which we can subdue our evil Qareen, for they are the closest of our enemies, and exert the most influence over ourselves. O you, stop paying attention to your desirous self, and steal from it what may benefit you afterward, for life is very short. Thus complain to Allah about the injustice that your desirous self causes to yourself, and seek the Creator's aid in order to achieve victory over it. For He commands you with worship and work while you go the opposite way. Though you rush to join the fight, but you are not actually taking a side in the battle. You would like to reach the loftiest ranks, though you have not even taken one step upon the staircase of struggling and striving. How is that you wait for the harvest when you have not even planted any seeds? If Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam had not opted for prison is more to my liking, Yusuf 12:33, he would have not came out of it to the comfort and enjoyed the consequences of, and thus we established Yusuf in the land. Surah Yusuf 12:56. Indeed, speed in traveling might come about when the journey is under the wings of night. Wealth might be attained after suffering, and a face might radiate with light after paleness. When the believers habituated themselves to upright conduct through discipline, they effectively signed a contract with Allah. Indeed, Allah has purchased from the believers their lives and their properties. In exchange for that, they will have paradise. Surah Tawbah 9:111. However, you should know that the desire of self is never pleased until it is satisfied, because it is like a rebellious dog. Therefore, what should be sought is a hunting dog, not a common stray. You bleed at your limbs to answer the call, but they never respond to you, because they have not been trained to do so. How far is the state of a limb from fear and humility to the Almighty? that had never been straightened and disciplined by the command. Tell the believers to lower their gaze and guard their private parts. Surah An-Nur verse 24-30. How far is the state of a heart from reflection when it is not even agitated by the fear of he knows the secret and what is even more hidden. Surah Taha 27.